All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve this alien-themed Aftermath puzzle box escape room game. There are obviously spoilers contained in this video. If you bought this box and you've gotten stuck on something, I'll kind of walk through on how to solve everything. So just a warning, there are spoilers involved in this video. So the first thing I would do is just take a look at all the sides of the box. So you can see there's clearly some things that need to be removed, but we can't do that yet. Also some symbols and things like that. Some things that slide up and down to the side. But one thing I think people will probably miss is that there's actually some very, very valuable information on the bottom. So probably the first thing I would do, or something you're gonna have to do eventually to solve anything, is convert all of these symbols to numbers. So to start, you'll see that there's a bunch of symbols along here, as well as some tally marks. So here there's 1 tally mark, 5 tally marks, and 10 tally marks. So we probably can figure out that this symbol is 1, this symbol is 5, this symbol is 10. So if that's the case, then it's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we know that what each one of these symbols means. It's a number. So then coming back down here to the bottom here, you'll see a bunch of other symbols, but one of them we've seen before. So this first symbol appears here, which is 10. So we know that this first symbol here is 10. And then if we skip over to this, we see that there's 3 of those representing this symbol here. So that's 30. So we know this is 10, and this is 3 10s, which is 30. So then we can figure out that this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Okay. So now we know which all these symbols are in terms of numbers, and all of these symbols are in terms of numbers. So now we can go ahead and solve. So the first thing, you'll probably do a little bit of testing and not be able to open certain sides, but the first side you'll be able to open would be this side. So you can see there's little dials that spin here, as well as something in the middle that can't be removed yet. You see these symbols along here and an arrow on these dials. So we need to figure out where to point these arrows in order to remove this. So if you go ahead and look at this side, you'll see that those symbols appear. So along this first triangle, you see 2 symbols. The second triangle, you see 2 symbols. And this fourth object, you see 4 symbols. So each one of these symbols has a missing side. So the triangle has 3 sides, but there's only 2 symbols. So we got to solve for each one of the missing symbols and then put them into these dials in order to get this out. So to start, you have this symbol and this symbol. This symbol we figured out over here was 1, and the other symbol was 10. So if we know that this is 1 and this is 10, the missing symbol to complete the pattern would be 1, 5, 10. So this first answer here, the missing symbol is 5. The second one, this is 3, this is 6, so the missing side here is 9. So we have 5, 9, and then we also have 2, 4, 6, and then a missing symbol here, which is 8. So you have 1, 5. So 5 is the missing here, 9 is the missing here, and 8 is the missing here. So if you look at the bottom of the box again, you'll see which one is 5, which one is 9, and which one is 8. And then we can go ahead and point the arrows to those symbols. So you point the first one here, the second one was here, and the third one we're going to point here. So again, it's here, here, and here. and then this will remove. And then you'll see that when you look at this, it's not just a solid piece. You'll see that there are some things hidden underneath here. So we're probably gonna need to use that again. So I'm just gonna put that down for a second. And then let's take a look at this side. So this side's got a bunch of sliders that move up and down, as well as you see those symbols. That was the symbol for 10, that's the symbol for 100, along with some little cross marks for the slider. So we gotta figure out where exactly to point each one of these arrows in order to get this to remove. So we take a look at the other sides of the box. Now we got this side of the box we haven't used yet. So you'll see a bunch of symbols, which we've seen on the bottom of the box, as well as some shapes that are engraved into it. So you see there is a circle, a square, and those shapes also appear on this. So, and then you see also on this, you see the shape and then a line to an open spot, shape, a line to an open spot, shape, a line to an open spot. So if we take this and we place this over the symbol, follow the line to the open spot, we find a symbol. So that is one of the important symbols that we need. And then do the same thing with the square, follow the symbol to this, and then take this shape, place it over, follow the line to this symbol, and those are the important symbols that we need. So they are 40, oh, I'm sorry, they're actually 70, 40, 90. So let's point this. So you got to take a look at these cross marks. So if that's 90, that's 80, that's 70. I'm just lining it up to the line that is represented by 70. Same thing for 40 there, and then 90 down here. And now this will, I have to kind of move it around a little bit, but it comes out. So now we have removed 2 items from the box. 2 sides are complete. So let's spin this a little bit more. All right, so now these 2 sides right here, it looks like there's something that is in here, but can't get to it. So we're probably gonna need something to be able to get to it. And then you got this side right here. So this rotates a little bit, but can't remove it. No force is necessary, so please don't try and pull it out by using too much force. But all you got to do to solve this is you got to be able to free this. So if you slide this up, this over, it's just a little puzzle. And then this, once you do that, you should be able to slide that up. So now that you've slid this up, this over, this up, now you can easily, without force, remove this. So this piece is now important. So this part, next part requires just a little bit of touch, but it's not too difficult. So you can see this shape, this kind of looks similar to this. So we're gonna be able to use this piece to remove this. Because remember, we couldn't get in there to get it out. So, which is designed on purpose. So these are actually magnetic. So now that that is magnetically on there, you should be able to kind of twist it until you can remove it. So now we've removed that piece. We are actually almost ready to complete this game. And of course, I designed this so I'm just going through the steps pretty quickly. This should take a lot longer to figure out. But the next part, so now we've removed everything that we needed to off the side of the box, so we need to get into it to get the data chip. But it's kind of trying to figure out how to open the top of the box can be a little bit of a trick. But really all you have to do It's just a little hidden puzzle. If you just kind of push on certain sides of the box up here, it's a slide top, but you can't kind of open it until you get the right orientation. And again, all you really have to do is just push in and slide off the top. And when you do that, you'll see that there's a little box inside. And if you had done that right away and not removed all the items off the side of the box, you wouldn't have been able to take this box out because it would have been blocked by all those things that you were trying to take out. But once you take out the inner red box, then again, it's just another slide to the top, and then you have your data chip inside. And that is the game. So that's all you have to do. Again, I just did this video just as a quick kind of tutorial on how to open the box, but I hope you enjoyed it.